Hey moviegoers, my name's Ryan Wright.
And I'm Jerry.
Hi, my name is Arzu Boo.
Welcome to Reasons to See.
Where we give you reasons to see.
And a chance not to see.
Whatever movie we're reviewing.
Based off of its movie trailer. So tonight on the show we have a Persian girl with us, Arzu
Hello.
Boo. Yeah.
So specific.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, and
Hey, Persian community.
Right, like you just had to mention that I'm Persian.
We're
Yeah.
reaching out to the Persian demographic.
not just the Persian demographics, but also, you know, more black people. We know black people like black guys, like Persian girls. This is a fun stereotype, and I'm hoping black people will appreciate what we're trying to do.
Well,
I
Ryan,
don't
you're
think-
always right, aren't you?
Yes, Ryan is always right.
I don't think you have to be black to like Persian people.
I mean, yeah, I like Persian. You are.
Maybe you can be
I think
Persian
Persian
for, like,
girls
Persian
are hot
people.
regardless. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, not all Persian girls. Well, same thing. We're all races. Not all person is
I
attractive.
think that's just like not every person is hot.
Yeah, that's a fact. But she, you know, she's hot though. Comment below and let us know if you think she's hot.
Thank you, Ryan.
And if you think she's ugly, I'm gonna do something to you. Yeah, why we want Arzu on the show is because she hates movies. She does not like movies.
At all.
And she really doesn't. This isn't a gimmick.
She also hates fun.
And yeah, she hates escapism.
You know what? It's just the concept of sitting in a movie theater for 2 hours in the dark and not being able to just
Be on your phone.
comfortable.
Oh.
And be on your phone, and it's just
They
like...
have big squishy chairs.
But listen, I'd rather be like watching a movie on my couch on Netflix or something.
Okay, well, so you don't hate movies, you just hate going to the theater.
And the sound is like 540,000 amps up your ear.
That almost sounds scientific.
While you are pointing out facts about movie theater experience, that is exactly why people love the movie theater experience, because it pulls you into the world, Arzu Boo.
You know what? I think people just like seeing movies because it's just something to do on a Friday night with your significant other.
Oh wow.
I disagree. strongly.
Jerry and I are gonna disagree with you because I've seen many movies without a significant other.
This was gonna be a Trailerthon show, but I think we're just gonna have a fight now.
But
Yeah.
movies are such jokes when you're like in high school and you're like, oh my god, him and I saw a movie. But it's so implied you didn't really watch the movie.
But a movie is also, well, maybe you should go to a movie alone for one.
You should try seeing
And
the
just
movie
watch
alone.
the art happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna show her some trailers with us, and you know, we'll see at the end if she wants to go watch the movie or not. And if she does want to go watch it, she'll watch it with us, and she can review it with us and let her know about her anxiety-driven experience.
Just
She
find
is-
some Persian movies for you to watch.
Well, yeah,
No,
Persian cinema.
oh no, let's not. Let's
This
not go there.
this review is also going to be translated into Farsi, so if you
It's gonna be a good damn
are
review.
really reaching out there.
And you can't tell by the shirt, but she has really big boobs.
No, I don't.
She does.
Yank.
No.
She does. If you get lucky to find her on Facebook, look up them boobies.
Don't do that.
Yeah, oh, well, I suggest you do it. Alright guys, so the first movie we're gonna be doing a trailer review of today is the teaser trailer for the movie called The Purge. Have you heard of this movie, Arzu?
You know what? I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it when we saw Evil Dead.
Oh, that's right, we saw the trailer when we saw Evil Dead, yeah.
Right, and it just, yeah, I'm gonna see the movie.
You're gonna see it? I thought you don't like horror films.
I don't, but that one speaks to me, and
How
I'll
did
talk
you
about
end up
why.
in Evil Dead?
This person...
The goriest studio picture of the year.
You know what? It
In
just
like
happened
many years.
that I didn't have anything to do on a Friday night, and I wanted to hang out with my friends.
So you were like, oh, this thing I hate.
So
I'll go do
I
that.
figured it wasn't an action movie that would give me like a million levels of anxiety. So I gave in and I watched The Evil Dead. And any horror scene, I just covered my eyes.
So you didn't
So for
watch
90
the entire
straight
heard the movie.
So you watched the scene where they got to the cabin, and that was about
No,
it.
like I just didn't watch the scene when the bitch is like cutting her tongue. Like I don't want to see that shit.
Why not? That's like the best parts of the movie.
Because then the neurotransmitters in my body send signals to my tongue that make them like hurt, as if I'm like experiencing
That's
that. for
fantastic.
myself.
She just broke out into like scientific explanation now of a movie experience.
That's some discourse shit.
Let's watch the review.
Yeah, let's watch.
Whoa, that would
let's
be-
play back the footage
that would
and
be
watch
Oh, I
that.
meant the trailer.
That would
Sorry.
be so
I
meta,
don't
just
do
us
movies.
doing a review
All
of
these
our
words
own
mean the
video.
same thing to me.
Yeah, we should review our own
You
videos.
guys, you can't tell me that the word trailer and review don't sound like they're the same word.
They don't sound like the same
Trailer
word.
and interview?
Like,
Comment
no.
below and let us know if you think trailer and review sound like the same word.
No,
really
trailer and
picking up
review are
the-
like the same thing. Like a trailer is a review of something, and a review is like a
No, it's
trailer of
not.
something.
So far
What?
from the truth, Arzu. Okay.
No.
A
A trailer is something designed to advertise a motion picture to get you to want to go see it, and a review is like after you've seen it, you're
But
telling
you
people
can.
what it is.
Okay, I think there's so many contexts of review.
Well, yeah, but
There's only a few when
the-
it comes to movies, though.
But the dividing line is that a review has to happen after you've seen the movie, and the trailer has to happen before, because it's the advertisement that makes you want to see it.
a trailer doesn't say this movie is good or bad. They're trying to say this movie looks awesome, so go watch it. A review is someone telling you if a movie looks good or bad.
I guess you're right. What was I thinking?
'Cause they don't
I
have-
even watch movies.
It's
like-
okay, Arzu. Yeah,
Like
they do.
newspapers don't publish
Thank you,
trailers. Like, it
Ryan.
doesn't make any sense.
First, I want to talk about Ethan Hawke. He's
Ethan
awesome.
Hawke is in this?
Ethan Hawke's in it, yeah.
I
This is
know
from-
nothing about this.
This is from the same people who did movies like Paranormal Activity and Insidious. And Sinister, I think. I'm not sure if it's Insidious. They say it on the trailer.
Paranormal Activity, Sinister, Insidious.
Oh, they are the same
Dark
thing.
Skies. That's all Blumhouse, at least.
Okay, yeah, no, so this movie, I'm gonna go watch it because these guys tend to deliver on horror movies. Did you say you're scared to see the trailer?
Kind of a little bit, because I just remembered what it was about, and I got really like antsy because it's like dark outside, and I started getting all these thoughts in my head.
Yeah, it's already saying rated R for strong, disturbing violence and some language. So, you know
Uh-oh.
what? This movie will probably deliver. I remember seeing,
Rated R, I see like red, like danger,
like, blood.
like warning. You're not supposed to see this movie unless you want nightmares.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know.
Do you get nightmares from all movies that are rated R?
Yes.
Just all movies?
Really?
So when you
No
saw
way.
Django Unchained, you were like, oh my god, I'm a slave.
Probably had a dream about slavery in the next 3 nights.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
That's intense,
so
man.
you got nightmares about like The Hangover?
I had a dream and there were slaves in it, and those slaves in my dream came from the movie.
The Hangover.
That's an
You
already.
didn't say Django Unchained, you
Oh.
said Hangover.
Well, I'm sure I had a dream about partying in Vegas after I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
but
a
that's not a
nightmare.
nightmare unless it was an awful
Guys,
party.
you knew what I fucking meant.
It was a shitty party.
It's okay, Persia. Let's do this. The trailer for The Purge.
Tonight allows people a release for all the hatred and violence that they keep up inside them.
Why don't you guys kill someone tonight?
Because we don't feel the need to, Johnny.
Just remember all the good the Purge does.
We'll be fine just like always, no worries, okay?
This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual Purge. At the siren, all emergency services will be suspended for 12 hours. Your government thanks you for your participation.
Help me! Someone, please, help me! I just need to get somewhere safe. Does anybody hear me?
Let's go! This way! This way, hurry!
Why did you let him in our home? We have no idea who's after him.
Our target for this year's Purge is hiding in your home. You have 1 hour to find him and give him to us, or we'll kill all of you.
They can't get in here, right? They can't get into our home.
We're gonna make it through tonight, and everything is gonna be okay.
Nothing is ever going to be okay again.
I have chills. I want to watch that movie. You know what was really creepy about that? When the son is like, why don't you kill? Just try it, you know what I mean? That's nothing creepier than seeing is that a boy or a girl? I can't tell.
I think it's a boy.
Yeah, that boy who looks like a girl is talking to their parents about, you know, what happens once a year, and that's just creepy right there. And then the trailer just escalates. It looks like it's gonna be a violent, disturbing, and very scary fucking movie.
This is a sick movie.
And I take it she means sick by actually what it means sick, not
like
not cool slang.
Oh,
sick, bro.
no, it is
Mad
a
sick,
disturbing, like, shit show for 12 hours, and it makes me wonder why they make films like this, because dumbasses like in the world will see shit like this and try to imitate it in person. That's how you kill people.
Yeah, but you would have to initiate like a global policy to make this happen. Like it's a government it's a government sanctioned thing where
Dude, yeah, no, that's true, but like at the same time, like you can perform that action just amongst your friends or something stupid.
You're right, yeah,
like
just murder your friends once a night.
Stupid imitation
I think Jackass is more dangerous than that is.
Maybe I just think the worst of situations.
Because it's clearly a fictitious world, and that's never going to happen. We would never do that. So it's playing pretend of what if we were allowed this opportunity. And I love that idea of exploring that really dark side of what if we're allowed to commit crime once a year, because they're saying 364 days out of the year there's no crime except for one particular day where they're allowed to get it out of their system. Because there are serial killers, there are people who are bad who have these urges, and I'm not saying they should condone that, but we're not going to stop all of them. The goal is to stop as many as possible. So it's an interesting concept to me to explore that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, this is the first time I've seen that trailer, so I think it's a definitely cool concept. I'm a little worried. I don't know.
You love like Sinister and stuff like that?
I do love Sinister. I think it's a really cool concept. I'm like, I just really hope they know how to bring it together.
You know what?
Because it is a concept such as this, so high concept, is easy to lose your footing on. So if they can bring it together, I think that'll be awesome.
What I think is cool about it is how these guys usually do like supernatural horror, and this seems to be their first real, like, even though it's a fictitious plot and it's something that won't happen, at the end of the day it's not a supernatural movie. So I love the idea of how they're actually going for something that's really raw and realistic. Does it bother you to see like a family, because I know you're very family oriented, does it bother you to see like a family in this much danger?
No, it more so was scary to see America so happy. Like, that's why you said it's a fictitious world.
Yeah.
It's just like, to see the family, you just see like a scene of the family at dinner, and if you just look at all their facial expressions, they're so like happy and just like overwhelmingly like euphoric. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like throws me off, because the reality is that families aren't like that 24/7.
Yeah.
And it just makes it out to seem like that. And then to have this perfect family like be involved in this like situation, you know, where they're trying to get rid of the guy who sneaks into their house and all this stuff. It's like a scary feeling, like, oh my god, that can happen. I don't know.
See, this is why I want her on the show, because she says stuff in ways that sound like it's putting the film down, but she's saying exactly what the filmmakers are intending. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you know what though, with that, I don't mean to put the film down. I think I'm more so like, damn, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, that's why it's sick. This all supports why the movie's just so sick. Like, it's twisted. It's like
so sick.
And that's why we're gonna watch it, because it looks sick.
And I mean, there's definitely some potential for some really gnarly psychology there. Having a family and kids growing up in a world where, you know, it's just an annual thing where all crime is okay for 12 hours, like, that's gotta warp your mind.
So is it 12 hours or is it a day?
It's 12 hours are allowed, so it's not the whole day. So, because they're saying, because they announced it in the trailer, it's 12 hours.
That's crazy. But, like, okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, what Jerry was bringing up about the psychology, like, it can explore that. And it looks like it debates about that. Like, is this okay or is it not okay? Hopefully, the movie explores that. This is just a trailer, so we really don't know. Ryan's consensus! I hope The Purge scares the living shit out of me. Ryan hopes The Purge will scare the living shit out of him. I like taking shits, and I'm hoping this horror movie will make me take a shit.
Is this a straight up
like
horror
a scary shit, right?
Yeah, like a scary shit. Like, I'm taking a dump, and it's gonna be the most terrifying shit I've ever taken.
Shit. shit.
Kind of like when you're over with it, you like released all the tension you had flowing through your
Oh,
veins.
that would be a great feeling.
Jerry's consensus. Yeah, I'm down. I want to see The Purge, yeah. Jerry wants to see The Purge. I mean, this is the first I've seen of it. It's a cool concept. I love Ethan Hawke, so I'm there.
So Arzu, are you gonna go watch The Purge?
Arzu's consensus. Yes. With a jacket over half my face. Arzu's gonna watch The Purge with the jacket over half her face.
Alright people, so we're gonna move on to the next film. The Conjuring? The Conjuring?
Conjuring.
The Conjuring. What does that word mean?
Well, like, you know, if you're conjuring something, it's like you're summoning something up.
Okay, let's do this.
Have you heard of this movie?
No.
Okay. I actually know a little bit of background on this movie because it's based off a true story.
Warren Files.
The Warren Files. What are they known as? The Warren husband and wife or something?
Yeah, I believe they're a husband and wife team of paranormal investigators.
Yeah, like demonologists and
Yeah.
stuff. They're expert people when it comes to like, you know, exploring like, are there demons in the house or those kinds of people you bring in. And they were real people that existed, wrote a shitload of books, and supposedly this is one of, they're most famous for the Amityville Horror Story because they were the ones who explored that. And I'm excited to see this because it's from the guy who directed Insidious, directed Saw. Oh my gosh, just hearing that.
Dead Silence,
Dead
Death Sentence, and Fast and the Furious Part 7.
Oh yeah, he's doing Fast and Furious 7.
Yeah, he is.
All this is very interesting information to Arzu. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Nice.
That's okay. And I've seen this trailer. I've seen both trailers. This is a teaser trailer and a theatrical trailer. We want to show you both because they're very different from one another. And I'm excited to go watch this film. And I'm excited to see her take a shit.
All I know is that Patrick Wilson's in it.
Oh yeah, Patrick Wilson, star of Insidious, usually takes his shirt off in a movie. That's what I noticed with Patrick Wilson.
Fully naked on stage once.
He did?
Yeah, for the full Monty.
Oh, good for him. I wish I was there to see Patrick Wilson's penis. And Vera Farmiga is in this. She does some.
Vera Farmiga.
She's the star of the new Bates Motel series.
Farmiga.
This prequel to Psycho, and she's also in The Orphan and The Departed. So yeah, this is gonna be a good movie. I have a feeling this will be a solid horror film. And I forgot the other girl's name, but she's a famous actress too. Let's watch this trailer.
I get my own room. Oh, you're kidding me? You're the young one. Oh, it's on the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. First clap.
Let me try with pleasure hands.
Clap. I'm gonna get you now. I can hear you breathing. You took your blindfold off. I win. I was in Christine and Nancy's room.
Girls, it's way past your bedtime.
Right, it's 9:18. We're headed down into the cellar where the doors just opened on its own. Give us a sign that you want to communicate with us. Nothing.
What are you guys?
Well, we've been called ghost hunters, paranormal researchers.
But we prefer to be known simply as Ed and Lorraine Warren.
There's someone here that would like to talk to you.
There's something horrible happening in my house.
It's November 1st, 1971. I'm sitting here with Carolyn Perrin, who, with her family, has been experiencing supernatural occurrences. You picking up anything in here, hon?
Something awful happened here, Ed.
What is it? Whatever Lorraine sees, feels, touches, it takes a toll on her. A little piece each time.
You have a lot of spirits in here, but there's one that I'm most worried about because it is so hateful. Look what she made me do. We have to get out of here.
That's not gonna help.
This thing has latched itself to your family.
Father, we never seen nothing like this.
I'm coming with you.
No way. I can't lose you.
There's a lady in a dirty nightgown that I see in my dreams. She's standing in front of my mom's bed. Do you want to see him?
Yeah.
When the music stops, you see him in the mirror standing behind you.
Look what she made me do.
That movie looks intense.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the reaction. I actually jumped during the trailer of the second one. First off, that teaser trailer, I love it because it's like showing you clips of the movie rather than just being a long montage of the film. That first trailer, I remember seeing that in the theaters and freaking the fuck out. And now the second trailer really shows you what this film is about, and everything looks solid. From the directing of it, the cinematography, the makeup effects, the horror. It's gonna be a solid fucking film. I have strong confidence this is gonna be a solid movie.
You know that feeling when your capillaries and arteries and veins detach from your heart and your heart flies out of your body?
Don't know that feeling.
Almost until you got the whole heart flying out of your body.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the split 5 seconds when you're gonna have a heart attack and your heart stops beating?
I haven't had a heart attack yet, so I don't know.
Well, that's what the fuck it feels like.
It feels like a heart attack movie. That's what this feels.
It feels like a heart attack movie, and it just moved me like to a whole nother level of nervousness.
Ooh, yeah.
And it made me feel like I was in the damn movie in one of the bedrooms, and I was like hiding from the little scary person.
I love that because that is exactly why I want to watch it and exactly why you don't want to watch this movie.
I'm not watching this movie. Honestly, I'm not watching this movie for the sake of my own life.
That makes sense because I know that feeling of not wanting to be haunted after a movie's done.
Yeah, no.
You know, like I get a little bit like weary of stuff like this because I grew up Roman Catholic. And growing up in a world like that, you hear a lot about demons and supernatural stuff going on. So when I see this, it's easy for me to believe shit like that can really go on.
Movies like this just throw me off because of the mom, and she's taking care of the kids, and she's just so brave. It's clear she's like a single mom in the movie.
You know, you're bringing up
I don't know.
No, I mean, she's
Who's
married.
Ron Livingston?
I don't know, Ron Livingston's at work.
You know
all the
what?
time.
I'm judging off the first trailer that we saw. He was never there. It was her that was going through everything.
that's true. Yeah.
And that just reminded me of my mom. And how she's just so protective and will take that like fearful step of seeing, oh, what's wrong with the house? Who's in here? What's this noise? Where's this coming from? To protect her children. That's why it's really moving.
Yeah, she seems like a strong woman. You know what's cool about the movie too is all the performances look very strong as well. Ryan's consensus. The Conjuring looks like a terrifying experience, and that's why I want to experience it. The Conjuring looks like a terrifying experience, and that's why Ryan wants to experience it. Another movie where I will take a shit.
Jerry's consensus. The Conjuring looks awesome. I am definitely gonna see it. Jerry thinks The Conjuring looks awesome, and he's definitely gonna see it. Like I said, I mean, I'm a big fan of everybody involved. The trailer looks spooky as hell. Hell, even the poster looks spooky as hell. I am so down.
Just the lettering of The Conjuring, the way they use the text looks creepy.
Creepy, but it's also got that period vibe.
Yeah.
Because it's the 70s, yeah?
Yeah, they really seem like they brought the 70s back to life in a way.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like the 70s.
Arzu's consensus. For the sake of my own life, and because this movie's scary, I refuse to see it. For the sake of Arzu's life, and because it's scary, she refuses to see it.
But you saw Evil Dead! That was the goriest, nastiest trailer of all time.
Worse.
This looks a little bit scarier than Evil Dead.
Evil Dead is more
it might be scary. Okay, like
Evil Dead's in a cabin in the woods.
chilling.
This is in a house with children.
In the woods.
Yeah, and it's about a family though, you know, so it makes it a lot more personal.
When you bring family into it, you make this personal. That moves people.
Our next movie being The Lords of Salem, directed by visionary director Rob Zombie, who brought us such films as House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, Halloween 1, the remake, and Halloween 2, the sequel to the remake.
And The Haunted World of El Super Beasto.
Which is not out yet?
No, it's out. It's an animated movie.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen it. But I like this guy's films. I know I know it's usually 50-50 when it comes to this guy's movies, but I really like his films a lot. I wasn't a big fan of the Halloween movies, but I enjoyed House of a Thousand Corpses, and I love The Devil's Rejects.
I am a huge zombie head. I am really excited. I mean, I haven't let myself watch the trailer for this movie yet, and I'm gonna have to break that now because I already know I'm gonna see it. I mean, you know, it's like you said, Rob Zombie he definitely has his own thing going. You know, he makes movies for himself and me. And so I couldn't be more excited regardless of whether I've seen this trailer or not.
He said that this is by far, like, cinematically his biggest film he's made yet.
From what I've heard, it definitely sounds like it.
Yeah, and Jerry, like, interns at No, you intern or work there?
I'm a staffer now.
Okay, he works with Fangoria, and Fangoria actually gave this movie some pretty positive reviews as well. So the horror movie community seems to be loving it. From what I see, if you're not a horror movie fan, you might not like it. But from the horror movie community itself, they seem to really be enjoying it. Do you know who Rob Zombie is?
No.
Musician first,
Dracula?
director next.
No.
At least?
No.
Really? I'm sure
heard of
you've
Dracula.
heard. No, not Dracula.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I've seen Jerry get upset with a woman.
Hi. Are you the new tenant? I just saw the tenant like 10 minutes ago standing in the doorway.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, but there is no person in number 5.
You have to understand that there is a war waging in heaven.
On the rare occasion, a special child appears.
Is everything all right?
No.
The curse, the Lords of Salem, possessing the souls of the Salem women, which the devil's child would inherit the earth.
Satan, come to us!
God does not spare angels when they sin.
Welcome.
That movie looks weird.
Yeah.
No.
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 Yes.
Refuse. Denial.
Do not refuse.
That's exactly what she said when watching this trailer. Refuse.
Refuse.
One word.
It wasn't even a full sentence.
There's no way.
There's no I refuse.
There's no way you could get me to see this film under any circumstance whatsoever.
Why?
It is the epitome of a movie with bad vibes, and being someone that has a relationship with God, I just see that as something I don't want to see, something I don't want to be involved in and sucked into for 3 hours. That's completely speaking bad things into nature. Whatever, 2, 1. That's like speaking bad things into existence. Like, I don't do that. I don't want to be involved with that. At first, I didn't even know it was like a Satan-like movie until I think
it's about witches. I mean, it's about basically
Satan worshippers.
A witch coven that's hundreds of years old that was, I believe, burned up during the Salem witch trials, returns to modern day Salem to take their revenge. It's supposed to be very strange and surreal and weird, and it just spirals off into madness after a while. And
it's crazy.
I've seen 2 trailers, and I actually like this trailer more because it seems to get more of the tone across that I heard Rob Zombie was going for. So this, because when I first heard about what Rob Zombie was going for, kind of like a Kubrick type of feel. Do you know who Stanley Kubrick is?
What is that?
What is that? The question 2. Who is Stanley Kubrick?
2001.
Oh my god, the guy in Three's Company?
Do I play along or do I tell her the truth?
Why do you know Three's Company?
I love Three's Company. Stanley, that was the guy.
No, okay, well Stanley is the man who is the person who did most of the Marvel stuff, like the Hulk and Spider-Man. And then there's Stanley Kubrick, who did movies like The Shining. Have you heard of that?
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes! I started watching the first 5 minutes and I got bored. I don't like him.
Okay.
Stanley Kubrick or Rob?
So that's insulting.
He is dead, yeah. And British.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Stanley.
Is he British?
It's okay. I'm sure a lot of people don't like Stanley Kubrick's films. But anyway, yeah, as far as this film goes, I'm gonna be there for sure.
He actually said he didn't approach this like a horror movie, at all. He didn't want people to think they were doing a horror movie. It was just like, let's approach this like it's an actual drama and take it there. And he said, at least for now, it's probably his last horror movie.
Ryan's consensus. The Lords of Salem looks fucking creepy. The Lords of Salem looks fucking creepy. That's a fact.
Jerry's consensus. I'm definitely seeing this movie. Jerry's definitely seeing this movie. Yeah, no, I love Rob Zombie. I'm really excited for something weird again, so sign me up, I'm there.
Arzu's consensus. No. Refuse. Not happening. Never. No. Refuse. Not happening. Never.
Well, guys, that's been our Trailerthon for today.
Yep.
Tune in next week where I don't remember what we're going to be doing.
Look at your hand while you're doing it, okay? Ready? Oh.
What are we doing?
Waving like Princess Diaries. I have seen movies.
Yes.
I have seen movies. The Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
That is movies. There were 2 of them.
Well, anyway, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll talk to you guys later.
Boom.